What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Full Send SRT. My name is Caden, and today I'm going to be talking about the rumors of the 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat being slow. I'm going to speak purely from my experience and my time with the 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. If you haven't checked out that video, I'm going to link it right here, so make sure to go check that video out. But today, let's talk about if the Durango Hellcat is fast or slow. So, safety first, and let's hit the road. But before we start the video, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And let's do a quick pull on the SRT here. Holy moly, I absolutely love this unit. Okay, so as you may know, I reviewed the 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. It starts at about $90,000. And it goes all the way up to $130,000 with options, which is absolutely ridiculous for a Durango. The Durango I tested had a 6.2 liter supercharged V8 with 710 horsepower. This is honestly the best view on this vehicle. It doesn't get much better than this. It comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and of course it is all-wheel drive. Now, I tested this vehicle fully loaded. This vehicle is honestly heavy as hell, cat. In all reality, it is pretty much a fridge with a V8. This vehicle had the premium interior package with the Alcantara roof, the forged carbon fiber interior, and the Alcantara inserts on the vehicle. This vehicle also had the black package. Be careful, Dodge, I don't want you to get canceled. One option it did not have is the lightweight package. Now, since the lightweight package removes things from the vehicle, does that mean that it's fully loaded still? If you get the option, that means it's fully loaded. But if you get the option that takes out the other option, is it still fully loaded? Let me know down below. Would your vehicle still be fully loaded if you opted for the option that makes it not fully loaded? Anyways, the lightweight package actually removes the third row, which completely defeats the purpose of having a Durango. Usually people who buy Durangos are dads or moms with kids. Why in the world would you remove the third row? But I've actually never thought about that before. If you get the option that removes the seats, does that mean it's still fully loaded? Anyways, this vehicle did have a third row, so it was a very heavy vehicle. As I tested it, it was about 5,330 pounds. This vehicle has a 3.5 second claimed 0 to 60, and they say it will get up to 180 miles an hour, which is pretty freaking incredible considering this vehicle is pretty much a boat on wheels. It also has a claimed 11.5 quarter mile time. If these claim specs are true, that means that this 3-row Durango will beat any Lamborghini or Ferrari before, like, I think 11 or 12. Now, on the flip side, this Durango pretty much costs the same as any older Lamborghini or Ferrari. Now, when I drove this vehicle, I couldn't hammer on it too hard because it only had about 8 miles on it and it needs that break-in period. So this is the only all-wheel drive 6-passenger SUV that can actually break all 4 wheels loose. This thing is honestly a monster. I think it can probably do the quarter mile in around that 11-12 second range. I think this thing will hit about 200 miles an hour, and it's just absolutely freaking ridiculous. But I was able to kind of step on it from light to light, and it was damn quick. I've driven Trackhawks, I've driven Hellcat Challengers. Now this Durango Hellcat felt just as fast as anything I've actually driven. It actually felt faster than the Challenger Hellcat, and that's actually purely because this vehicle is all-wheel drive and hooks up right away. You get that 710 horsepower to the ground as soon as you put your foot down. It feels similar to the Trackhawk as well. When it comes to steering on the Durango Hellcat, it's actually pretty damn precise. You would think it has crazy amounts of oversteer and body roll, but they've actually manufactured it pretty well to the point that there's only minimal body roll and only minimal oversteer. Gone are the days that Dodges only go fast in a straight line. These vehicles can actually handle now. This vehicle is not slow. It is not sluggish like a lot of people have been talking about. If you're saying that about the Durango Hellcat, you probably haven't driven one. Now, if the 710 horsepower is not enough for you, you can take your Durango Hellcat over to Henessy, and for about 40 $1,000, they'll give you 1,012 horsepower, launching your Durango Hellcat from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds. That's right, for about 40 grand, they will upgrade your Durango Hellcat to do 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, and I think the quarter mile time's in around that 10-second range. So if you want a 3-seater with 1,000 horsepower, go hit up Henessy, because they're only making 50 of these Durango Hellcats. That's not 50 more than Dodge is already producing. Dodge is only producing 2,000 total of these units, and then they are done production. No more Durango Hellcat for you. I wonder if they're going to be collectors one day. They actually pretty much are collectors right now. Can we just take a quick moment to appreciate how good this Grand Cherokee looks? Oh my goodness. This is honestly my dream SUV. Look how nice this looks in the sun here. What should I do to my Jeep SRT? What mods do you think would be cool on it? I wanted to supercharge it, but I'd honestly just rather go out and get a Trackhawk. So what do you think I could do to my SRT that would make it just a little bit more cool? I was thinking about a cold air intake on the vehicle. Let's pop the hood. Like realistically, where's the thing here? Okay, realistically, we could change this air intake and put a cold air intake on it. I think it's an EFE GT intake that adds about 30 extra horsepower for around $500, which is actually pretty crazy. So I think I might do that. Let me know what you guys think. Got SRT, a little Easter egg right there. Close the hood up. Now I'm going to play some clips of the Durango Hellcat so you can kind of judge for yourself if you think it looks slow or not. You can also see that this Durango Hellcat is on the track, and you can see just how well it actually handles. The one thing that I wish the Durango Hellcat had is the Alcantara steering wheel. The one that I tested didn't have it. It only had the fully leather wrapped steering wheel, just like my SRT, but I absolutely love those wheels with the Alcantara all around. I know they get worn out a little bit faster, but they just feel so cool to touch, and they feel like you are in a race car. But I'm gonna roll that footage now. Let me know what you guys think down below. Full Send SRT, signing off. Peace.